All right, guys, I want to appreciate the 200 views that we got. I'm sorry that I'm releasing this video super late. It's very hard to get all this data from like past 3 years ongoing. And I'm trying to give you everything in a timeline so you can see the progress that, it didn't just happen, one day at a time. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps share it out to others. And, be safe out there and good luck. All right, we're starting this one off with a $1,210 paycheck. Shows on the top 40 hours, but we don't work 40 hours. They just put that on there as in general. Here we did 136 deliveries, 3 over, and 35.8 stops an hour. We finished with 137 and 200 packages, 35.7, and we finished at 135. Here we did 967 take home. Net pay was, looks like 11. And then you see 30 hours. I don't know. They changed from 30 hours to 40 hours just because they can. All right, here's the truck jam packed. So we load it. Got Sam's Clubs, Chewy. We got the stickers facing the right direction. Here we just went through a tropical storm like hours ago and they still made us deliver. Power lines down. Can't go on past roads.
Light day, I hate it.
Alright, here's a super light day, it looks like, because of the storm. You can see everything is empty, completely empty.
What a waste. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done.
I'm showing you all the shelves, how much space I had left. I put a big long box there. That's completely empty. Empty, empty, empty. Not like the last picture we showed you. Look how much space. And then we're going to stick those two in there. Alright, so we just filled up the rest of the middle. And we're going to go deliver. This is the space when I open the door. I put everything right to the door, turn around and grab the first box. Everything should be easily accessible for your first stops. So we only did 119 at 41.3 stops an hour, finished at 12:12. Here we have a worker talking to his wife on FaceTime when he's supposed to be loading his truck. Here everyone just does whatever they want, no sense of urgency. You can see all the boxes piled up, blocking all the walkway, safe passageway. And he's just having a... Alright, super empty, crazy. Like I said, hurricane just passed. This is me putting a package outside, a Chewy one. A customer complained because I didn't bring it to the front door. So then one of the FedEx employees, actual FedEx employees, this is what they went and did. Because I was sending him a message because they said they stole it last time or something like that. So he, on the bottom picture, that shows his car there. And then he personally went over there and opened the gate and put it on the porch. And he says this is where she wants it, blah, blah, blah. Because I saw the rope on the handles and it looked like it was locks or whatnot. He tagged my brother-in-law and probably somebody else in the conversation. So we did 100 stops, 24 stops an hour, finished at 150 with 151 packages delivered. This is how the app looks when you have deliveries. As you can see, they cut my route. That's why the green check mark stopped right there. I used to go further. And then here's all the deliveries that I did. It shows the points where you dropped it. It's 1046. Here's the green dots. That's what they tell you All you gotta do is take it to the green dot. Follow the app. All right, this is the back portion of the delivery I had. Very little bit of stops. Look at that. It's not that many check marks there. No, not that many dots. This tells you the address you went to and the time you dropped it off, and if you got a signature. All right, here 98 and black ones were I guess transferred, either transferred to me or transferred out of me. I can't remember that day, but that's what it means when they just grab all those orders and transfer it out to another driver. That's what it looks like. So it looks like the bottom half was transferred out. Maybe I had to go do something and leave early. I don't know. I can't remember. So this is 134 stops with 171 packages and 36.5 an hour at 122. Another day, 139, 78, 39.4 stops an hour, 157. Boy, these guys knew. Boy, when I was in there, they were gonna be on camera. 3 people over there, 1 guy doing nothing, just looking and passing the boxes. This when they started putting stickers. UPS and the Postal Service, for some reason, is allowed to leave packages outside. They don't have to go in. But then when I do it, I get a complaint. So 134 stops, 171 packages. Wow, it's 10:15. No way. Finished that early that day? Here's a Christmas card. Here we go again on the top left. I did a still one so you can see how it's blocked off to the left back. You can't pass through to get to this side. And then you see all those big packages on the right. And this is early. This is like the first team. Here we go. Got tires. Gotta get it all to fit. Weather mats. I think that's a food box that the tire's on top of. Here's a new house that I went to, so I just took a picture of the package that I left it there. We got the tire out, and that's what's left. Bunch of Walmarts, Chewy's. We're getting progress. My dirty fingernail is in the picture. Oh, that's from the front, actually. Yeah, that picture that we just saw, that was from the front. I thought it was the back of the truck. Here's after the storm. We're delivering still. Floors are flooded. Now this one is the back door. Look at that big old thing on the top. Look like a bed on the top. Furniture, do not drop. $10 IHOP gift, or 2 $10 IHOP gift cards. Thank you, Mary Jo. Alright, truck super empty. We're almost done. I guess it's the back area, I'm assuming. So it looks like little by little when you're working your way back. 37 stops an hour, 128 packages, 128 deliveries, 157 packages. Here we go, the line's not moving. Everybody's chilling, no sense of urgency. Line's getting completely full. I believe somebody's missing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Diane was missing. He always came in late at that time. I think someone's loading his truck for him. So I'm showing you the time it is and what time he eventually probably getting there. This was a everyday thing with him. There he goes. He comes in. The line's completely full everywhere. Boxes all over the floor. And he comes in on the phone since he's VIP with the owner. No sense of urgency. This is a house that said they didn't receive an item, so I went to go verify to see if they got the item. And you'll hear the conversation. Hello, I can't find your front door. Hello? Hello, FedEx? How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
I left a package inside yesterday. Did you receive it?
I don't think so.
They said there was a call.
What's the size of the
That was
bag?
small, little bag, I think it was. Put it right here, over this thing. I put it here yesterday.
Let me go get my mom.
Yeah, I went up and I knocked. I don't know. I was like, I don't know where the front door's at.
Sorry, man.
No problem, man. Just wanna try to see what's going on.
Alright.
Should have been like a white package, I think.
Wait, I think it was like a big,
It was kind of like that, small, yeah. Kinda.
like medium size.
Yeah, it wasn't that big. It said weighed like 5 pounds or something. I mean, I know that's the same. That's where I always put the packages right over that little thing. Yeah.
I think.
I mean, that's the area. Like I always put the packages there. And what they want us to do is go and try to talk to the customer to see.
I think she got it. Is there a problem or something?
Well, yeah, they call in. Supposedly you guys didn't get the package. They send like a little form to us.
Now she won't answer the door.
I know there's normally a Mustang down there too.
Yeah, my brother's usually here too,
Oh, okay.
but he's not here right now.
No, it's no problem. I was just trying to, they ask us to talk to the customer, see what's going on,
Let me try and call her.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. That way, at least I can kind of like try to resolve this today.
Yeah, I know. Usually the.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, right over here. It used to be like a little chicken wire here. I appreciate it, buddy. Okay, no problem. I mean, what they're gonna try to do is contact her also. So
Okay.
I was just trying to. We both work. Somebody else in the office calls a number, and then we try to go to the house, and we're in the neighborhood anyways, and see what's going on. Okay, no
Alright,
problem. Man.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry to bother you.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's why I was looking around. And I don't think the wind would have blew it out here because I put it in the
No,
other.
no, I remember. I swear I remember seeing it. But once she gets up, I'll ask her about it.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
All right, man.
Take it easy, buddy. What's your name?
My name's Nick.
Joel. Okay, just so you know. Thank you, Nick.
Joel, I appreciate it.
Anytime. All right, so now we have to take pictures of where we left it, just in case this specific person says they didn't get the item. I can send it and show them that I delivered it and where I put it. did 32.9 stops an hour, 134 packages delivered. Finished at a good time. Here is people putting on the scanner that they don't need a signature because the customer already confirmed, which was not true, so they got in trouble. Here we go. Total earning, they put 10 hours. I'm not sure why. It's so sketchy, like I said, the way they do their payments.
Video. There's a spring right here, no cushion. You already know about. There's cushion here. There's no cushion here. Spring, a little bit of cushion here, and then there's a bar. Where is it? Right here, there's a bar. Metal bar that I felt. See, metal bar. So, yeah, I felt it on my bottom. You know, it didn't feel too good. So I let them know already. We'll see how long it takes for them to fix it. Spring, metal. Nothing here. Everything's like right here.
This is what the form looks like if somebody can't be there and it's a required signature. They need to go through the process to fill out, to submit, to have a form that they'll sign and we pick it up and turn it in. So this is how contractors make extra money on packages. What they do is they split it up, a stop, and they'll give one package to another driver because it fits in their car, and then I would take the rest of them. This specific area, this address had sometimes up to 4 different stops for the same address because like one little number was different. They wanted me to go ahead and give one to a person driving in the car, which is all the packages behind that package. They were taking from my route, the small stuff, giving it to someone else, about 15-20 packages a day, and we get paid per stop. And I try to let them know, hey, look, this is going to West Marine where I'm going already. It's just an error. Can I have it? And they're like, no, go ahead, just take the rest, and let her take this one so that we get paid double. So I'm gonna show you the package that goes along with this one. Just look at the address: 103-400 Overseas Highway, West Marine. Also pay attention to the 281 work area. You'll see that I'm 207, so you'll see the same address, but you'll see a different driver. Alright, so here's the second one, which I was showing them it's the same address, and they still didn't want me to add it to my pile. West Marine, 103-400, Suite 124. And here we have my route 207, West Marine, 103-400, Overseas Highway, Suite 124. After showing them this, like I said, they rather make an extra stop so they get paid more money for that package. If I deliver that package with mine, they'll get like 50 cents, maybe $1. I'm not sure exactly how much each package is, but with them taking it, giving it to someone else, and that getting a stop instead of being an additional package, the stop is worth valued at a lot more. So that's why they like to split the stops up, or give you one and say, here, you take this 5 and we'll give somebody else that 1. So as I was driving by, I noticed that she threw the package over the gate, just tossed it right there instead of getting out and taking it to the front door, which is on the top left where you see the brown stairs. These are the people who just want to go home and deliver like 20, 30 small packages, and they take it off your route. So I go ahead and took a picture and told them, she should be walking it to the front door. If you recall previously, supposedly the lady complained that I left it, outside the gate or whatnot. But I mean, I guess it just depends on the person, because I mean, this person didn't put in a complaint for them, but I mean, this is definitely something small enough where you should be able to take it to the door. That's about the size of 2 hands right there. Also remember, we get paid per stop, so by them taking 20, 30 stops from me, and I get paid like $1.40 per stop, they're taking from me $40 to $60 per day, and they're taking the easiest stops off me that you can do on a bicycle if you wanted to. So this house, I put it over the fence. There was locks everywhere, and I'll show you the next pictures of all the gates locked, even though it says please leave packages at carport right there on that white paper. Here's a picture of the next gate. I guess these people had gone and they leave notes without even changing them. And here's the next gate. So these people definitely weren't home. So super light, almost done. So a lot of space in the truck, even though they're taking smalls for me. Here goes the West Marine again. Um, you know, I don't know what the error is, but once we tell them, they just don't care. They rather just make the extra money. Chewy, as you can see, mainly chewy, 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 chewy. Here's West Marine again. So here's a message that whatever they're saying, we're always complaining about why we can't leave in a timely manner since we do 2 separate teams. This is basically some text messages from our first service provider, just showing the difference of like how the messages, text messages go here. This is definitely more of appreciations. The other text messages are really like just like so unprofessional, the things that they talk about. So here's a text message of the driver asking to do extra work and needing help, and they just completely disregard you and leave you there stranded and say, figure it out. Here's me trying to let them know that the truck's not doing too well. This is the day that I crashed into Senor Frijoles because the parking brake didn't work, and they told me just keep working, and then it rolled off by itself after I got off of it and crashed. Here's some type of unprofessional congratulations, I guess, that we made them a lot of money, but they were taking money from us while we were there. Also, like I said about the Senor Frijoles one, they went with a blank check and told the business, not to report it to their service provider so that they wouldn't get a ding on it and they could possibly lose their contract. So they always try to use, some type of hush money, to be like, hey, please don't report it because I don't want, anyone to know. I don't. If I get a police report and a ticket, then they could possibly lose their contract after X amount of accidents or occurrences of some sort. What's this tomorrow? Left or right? They somehow they want you to help somebody that doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't care to leave the building on time. So because they're out late, they want us to go help them, and it's kind of like I guess, or I guess not. People just want to do their route and go home. There's a couple videos of accidents that they have recorded. So as you can see, he says that this is an act of terrorist. This is from the contract owner. Now, when somebody on his team does it, let's see in the future if he says the same thing. All right, so we're gonna show you someone else showing that they're putting the package super delicate and not, you know, throwing it over or something. The infamous text messages that we get. Christmas time. This is why you're not supposed to leave your keys in the ignition, leave the door unlocked, because you could fall victim to this. And they don't require us to do that, the contractors. So unfortunately, things like this do happen because they don't, push on it like UPS. So he's giving us some text messages about any signature package needs to be delivered in person. Even if the person tells you on the phone, go ahead and sign for me. Because a lot of people are signing for the customers, and they don't care if you do it as long as you don't get caught. Obviously, if you get caught, they want to act like, like, oh, I tell them all the time. And, I'll tell them again and make sure, they just don't want to lose their contract. So they'll tell them whatever they need to tell them, if something happens. Here's some pictures that we have in the text message. Everybody's showing what they're doing for Christmas. This is Diane, the favorito, the favorite. I'm not sure who he's with. And then safety alert, please find the widest space available. Here's another video.
Us a video of a FedEx worker who maybe took fun a little too far for her taste.
Wait! My husband heard it, and the driver, the delivery person, yelled 3, like a 3-point shot. Wait!
Yeah, as we just saw that again, sure looks like the driver, excuse me, is pretending to take a shot. Virginia Slocum of Chesapeake shared these pictures with us after she checked the package for damage. Excuse me. There she goes again. The gift for her 6-year-old son doesn't appear to be any worse for the wear, but Slocum wants FedEx to know this isn't right.
Frustrating and upsetting to me because it was a gift, a Christmas gift for my son that was breakable. And I don't think that that's how they should be delivering service.
Now, she has filed a complaint with FedEx.
Here's the owner of the contractor warning us that security is there to actually do the things properly while they're here, and obviously once they leave, they will go ahead and resume the same, leaving the keys in, leaving it running when you're out.
Yes, ma'am, 401. How's it going?
Here, you're supposed to take like a test for the service provider, the main courier service that we do it for. And what they do is they do it for everybody so that they don't fail and they can continue to keep driving and acting like they're DOT certified, which is incorrect. They messed up one of our payrolls here supposedly, but nobody really knew. They just took their word for it, and they said either you don't get paid next week or you send us the money back, and then we'll pay you next week. Super sketchy stuff. I've never seen this happen. Again, here is the customer who was complaining about the package, and the guy from the building, from the courier service, went in his personal vehicle and grabbed it from outside and put it on the porch, trying to make me look bad, I guess. I don't know. So it looks like this guy, his parking brake didn't work. I'm pretty sure he put it in park. I'm pretty sure he didn't put it in neutral because this happens all the time. Normally, when you park on flat surfaces, you won't notice this, but if you're on a surface incline, that's when you notice things like that. That's not the driver's fault. There's no way he left that thing in reverse and got out, because it would have rolled back as soon as he got off of the brake. But contractors don't want to fix the vehicles. When you tell them, they don't take it serious until something like that happens. So here, these guys were super late on delivering, and they didn't want to bring it back and get in trouble for not doing the delivery. So they left that overnight. And when the consumer got there in the morning, they saw it. They sent this text. So you can go ahead and pause and read that. This is the contractor trying to tell my brother-in-law that he is delivering incorrectly because they're making less money, that he's doing it the right way. And as you can see in the end, he said, no, you're right. Because all they're thinking about is how the other driver was making them more money doing it incorrectly. So here we show, I think, the favoritism. Yeah, so the favorite guy didn't have stops, and then they called and complained to my brother-in-law that why did I have stops. And if you read the text messages, you'll understand exactly why, and and why he was the favorite. So here we go. Perfect example. This is the emergency brake outside the terminal, and the employees in the building that work for the courier that are supposed to make sure stuff like this doesn't happen, they don't care. They walk by and ignore it. There's no reason this projectile should be there if the truck stays still on its own, but obviously it doesn't. So they put this because it's inclined right there. Here we go. Put it on the back as well to extra precaution. If you take this off and you start loading, that truck will roll off the door. It's happened to me while I was inside, and I went rolling, and luckily it stopped right before it hit the wall in front of us. But anything not to fix it because they're super busy, I guess. I'm not sure. Here's a contractor driving by saying that I parked incorrectly. He sent a picture to my brother-in-law. Sometimes I think they were just picking on me for some weird reasons. I don't see anything wrong with the way I was parking. I mean, I parked, sideways there. It's not like I parked forward inside the parking, which was he was claiming. Here we go again. If you don't know how you're supposed to get paid, you're gonna have a tough one because we never figured this wrong. They got paid wrong. Did you pay in front of loading? Yes, 100. Everyone got paid wrong. I have checked because there should be a bonus. Okay, let me know. I have to check with payroll lady, which the payroll lady is the owner's wife. Here is a driver leaving the building with, I think that was my brother-in-law. He left with like that because it didn't fit, and they forced him to take it all. So that door completely was blocked. Visual was blocked. He couldn't see anything. But if you don't take stuff, they will find ways to retaliate. Here's the stop count. Somehow this is how you determine how you get paid. You got to do your own math. When you ask them, hey, can you give me a complete breakdown, detailed breakdown? They say, here's what you did, do the math. And it never comes out correct. Here's when they started cutting my route. He highlighted this area to take away from me. You can see it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's say 20 stops. Again, I'm losing money. And for this guy, I'm basically paying for this guy to work here. And this guy actually cracked the front windshield because he was driving and hit a tree. Because like I said, these people, they just grab them from wherever and tell them good luck. Because they're either relatives or they're from the same island, country, whatnot. Here's they thought I put regular gas, or they thought I was stealing and putting gas in my car, I guess, because they were like, oh, are you putting regular gas in a diesel truck? And I'm like, if I was, you would know because it wouldn't run. So the new driver that they gave those boxes to, the one that hit the windshield, he put a bunch of boxes on top of this box on the bottom, completely crushed it. They complained to me when I got there the next day, and so I went ahead and told my brother-in-law, like, this is unacceptable. I don't know who does this, Jenga or whatever. See, unacceptable. He put, who's that? The boat driver. At least put the heavy under, they said. He just left it like that and or spread them a little. These guys don't know it. I mean, unfortunately, they don't even speak English, which is nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, they just barely came to the country, and they just throw them out there in the field like that. So here's my truck when I park it. This is what it looks like when you get out. It rolls forward. And I send them pictures of this all the time. Hey, look, the truck moved. You know, it's moving. It's not holding the park, and they just don't care. Here's showing safe passageway completely blocked. As you can see, there's a wall. There's not enough ways to get through if there is a fire or an emergency of some flammable liquids or some hazardous material happens. I mean, you're gonna have to climb over boxes. I mean, everything, and you know the people that are in the building allow it. And here's the famous exhaust that nobody wants to fix, sticking straight down, and it's super loud. People complain about it.